playing with the dungeon.
Oh, Dungeon
creator.
Draft.
Not actually making anything new, just playing with.
Gotcha. Oh, damn it. It's 13 seconds over being, over the 3 hour timer.
What?
What I was trying to play is 13 seconds over the time limit.
Oh. 13 seconds!
Pretty much. It's like, really?
Zebedee, Zebedee, Zebedee. You're not a very good wizard.
What do you mean?
Well, he's got no skills filled out.
Oh yeah, I didn't
I wasn't
put any
expecting that you would.
I just mainly I just want them to their names and class because those are your backup characters. So
I gotta give him an icon at least. What's happening, Jar?
What's up?
Dude, it's been raining like crazy.
Oh, dude, I've had tornado alerts and flash flood alerts, and
Yeah, some places in Roanoke, the flooding is real bad.
What's up, Josh?
hello, sir.
Zippity. Is Dalpin dead?
No, of course.
Of course.
Not yet.
Uh-oh.
It's his plan.
I like Dalvin too much right now to murder him.
Nick's not opposed to killing him off for you.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. I just kind of felt like Zebedee needed an icon.
Ah.
There it is. Not happy with it.
Yeah, I can't really tell what that is.
Yeah. I know what I need to do.
The ZX line and the future of stand-up comedy. Well, what kind of audience do we have here this...
Well, a little better. Not great.
So is that just like a Greek Orthodox?
Yeah. It's Zebedee.
I don't know who that is.
That's who this is. I just thought it was a funny name.
Oh,
Turns out it's a Greek Orthodox saint, I guess.
You guess.
I don't know. I'm just looking on Google image search. There's also this.
I mean, are you sharing
Yeah.
your Discord?
In the Discord. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
what's up, everybody?
I mean, he is the Lord of the Woods. I might take that one.
Turns out my parents didn't actually show up to the beach house, so there's no family here. I can totally do this tonight.
Sweet.
But
I mean, not sweet that your
oh,
plans
my mom
didn't
just had to
work.
work today. She'll be here. They'll be here like tonight at like midnight. But me and my brother just hung out today and went to the beach. Chilled with our aunt.
There's also this, for whatever reason.
Hey Nick or anyone, can I get the server info? Because I'm going to be doing this on my brother's laptop.
One second.
Yeah. Hey, anybody else? Can I get the server info?
Yeah, one sec.
How y'all doing?
Doing well. I mean, you don't really need carpet. I mean, you said you're at the beach. Carpet would be worse for the beach. Did you see what I put in Discord, Ben? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Grease.
Apparently, he's a children's cartoon.
Oh, that one.
He's from his daddy's penis.
Do I have to get a license? I don't need a license key, right?
No, you don't need a license.
I just need to log in.
Yep.
Shit.
Password is boobs.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go. Maybe I'll just make a new account.
Zebedee is a magical character from the BBC. Does that help you, Garrett?
Not really. I mean, yeah, good enough.
I thought Zebedee was a biblical name.
It is. I'm just. He was talking about the one that he posted in Discord, which is that spring character.
Oh, I don't know.
That's from the BBC apparently. He also appeared in the Magic Roundabout, Dougal and Pollux, La Menage Enchant, La Enchantée, I guess. He's an immortal, wise wizard who has fire powers and a spring in replacement for his legs. There you go. That's all you need to know about Zebedee.
Well, obviously, that my character is now that thing.
Exactly.
How does he get around on spring legs? Fucking magic.
He jumps. I mean, he is a wizard, so maybe he Tony Starks it. You know, Iron Man blast forwards.
God damn it! I had no idea what my password is for Fantasy Grounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You don't need your license or anything.
It's like, does it not make me log in at all?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Just
okay.
connect
I
to
don't
the
You can
know.
just
Oh,
just
I don't
download
know
the
why it
demo.
asked me twice.
You just download the demo, and then you're fine.
Oh, okay. It's been a while. That's what I did, and then like I clicked, I just like skipped it, and then I guess it asked me again. But then, yeah, guess I didn't.
Well, if it says it'll probably say you need an update, and then it'll ask you just say okay. Just don't even type anything. Just when you're doing your update, just say yeah, whatever, and it'll just go ahead and update anyway.
Got you. Well, oh man, I forgot how much shit there is to download.
Take
I
a
didn't
couple
know.
minutes, no big deal.
Well, this is the thing. Is like when I don't remember it taking this long because I had okay internet when I downloaded this on my main computer. But this is awful.
Hey, well, at least you sound fine on the cell network.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad that's. Oh, okay, here we go. I think this is good. We should. All right, you guys ready to go? You guys ready to go? Go save this guy?
I'm ready to die.
You're already dead.
Hey, I'm just ready to die, you know.
It's a good day to die.
It's always a good day to die when you're already dead.
And you seem to be taking that in stride. I'm proud of you. I like give you a pat on the back with my new spider arms.
Oh, jeez, get that off.
Jeez, what the?
What is that, slime?
I don't know. I'm gonna tape these to my stomach. That's not what I was expecting to happen.
Wait, how many arms do you have now?
I'm gonna like hold up. I like start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 arms. These don't. If before you ask, no, having multiple arms does not give me multi-attack.
I'm just wondering, are you perchance an evil creature that's been cursed by an evil curse? Do understand that if you answer yes, I may need to smite you.
What is evil? I mean,
Who
wait,
is
time out.
evil?
I actually have to roll a dice. I don't know the answer to that question until I roll a d20.
Since I'm trying to get to the truth, I think you get advantage. Maybe not.
I mean, I'll roll an advantage. If it's above a 10, then we're good.
You get advantage when you're trying to determine the truth. So that applies to your rolls.
I had a feeling it wouldn't work, but
Well, I mean, I don't even know what you guys are doing. So,
Oh,
however
we're
you want to
trying-
roll, that has nothing to do with me. I'm just
Oh yeah, Emmerich is finding out if he's evil or not.
okay. Spoiler alert: you have fucking spider legs growing out of your abdomen.
Alignment wise.
Yeah, spoiler alert. You're part spider now.
Okay, I rolled, and I'm not telling you. You're gonna have to figure it out this session. Oh,
Insight.
This is,
with advantage.
look, you don't need advantage to insight Emmerich. I have a -2 in charisma.
Boom.
A natural 20.
24.
I'm glad you wasted the nat 20 on that.
Emmerich is not evil.
Good. Good. I think he's telling the truth.
At the moment.
So does I mean, Emmerich has this weird thing where he's evil sometimes and not others. I mean, how does the rest of the party understand or perceive this? I mean,
I'm
It
dead,
mostly
so I've
looks like
stopped caring.
it mostly looks like Emmerich's evil, because the amount of times we actually go against things that are the trigger that I wrote down for Emmerich turning evil is almost every session.
I've
It's
stopped caring once I stopped living.
Emmerich Emmerich just isn't a great person most of the time, and it's more like I think it's more of a reckless abandon and need to exterminate vampires than at any cost than it is a like I need to go go enslave a town.
That's why we're friends, Emmerich.
Yeah,
We both
Emmerich's.
share the same dreams of murdering vampires.
I want them to suffer.
Vampires are evil.
Yeah, no, they
creatures.
don't need to suffer. They just need to die. That's all I look for. Just a dead vampire.
Okay, so it is. I do have it up. It is very laggy. So we'll see how good this works.
It's usually not too bad. Because, you load a map and then talk
Yeah,
about
it'll take a few minutes to load up.
it. Just like in the beginning, when you're downloading stuff, it'll suck.
I think it might have crashed. I can't tell.
Just let her sit. Let her chill.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to restart it. That's fine.
Yeah, worst case, somebody can click buttons for you.
Yeah. I'm not too worried. I'm just happy to be here. You might have to kick me, Nick.
Saying you're connected.
I'm not.
Okay, connection lost. So
Just take some time.
your icon is no longer
Okay.
visible. So
It's
So restarting, I guess.
yeah, it was just well, I guess it's like 8:30. Yeah, let's get started. Um,
Cool.
So last time you guys traveled to the Sarpool encampment to meet with Esmeralda, the Vistani bounty hunter, who you are teaming up with. Well, being, I guess. Um, on your way there, you sort of suffered through this torrential downpour, but eventually you made it. It was a long journey. You rolled up into camp and you took refuge with the Vistani, and eventually um, made your way over to Esmeralda's camp. You did have an odd experience with the mist and a bunch of phasing spiders that attacked you, but that was all Emmerich doing. Some
Fucking
weird experiment he's conducting.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, before you get us all killed by death spiders, maybe just give us a heads up. Little, hey, about to summon some death spiders.
Yeah. From now on, I know what it does now. Sorry, I'll be more open about it. My bad.
But after you came to Esmeralda's camp, you found her and talked to her, discussed this heist that you want to pull off at Castle Ravenloft. You're trying to retrieve this silver dragon skull that is in the basement, I guess. It's hard to explain where you might think it is, but it's definitely on the lower level. And you were exploring the castle before. You came to this room that was like all decked out in all this bone furniture and stuff. And one of the things that was hanging on the wall was this giant dragon skull. And when you explored Argynvostholt, you came to find that was the skull of Argynvost, the silver dragon, who was the head of the Order of the Silver Dragon, who was killed by Sergei, Strahd's brother, and his body was hacked apart and made trophies. And one of the trophies was the skull that was taken back to Castle Ravenloft. And you came to believe that if you replaced that skull in the mortuary in Argynvostholt, that it would somehow bring light back to this place and maybe dispel these revenants that are sort of camped out there. So when you asked Esmeralda for help, she said yes, and in fact there was something in Castle Ravenloft that she wanted to get. She wanted to find this treasury, which is Strahd's secret treasury, which she believes holds his most valuable treasures, which he's collected through the centuries. So she had done some divination magic to try to figure out where this treasury is, and she told you that it is in the bottom of a great bell tower. The interior of the bell tower she could see is covered in spider webs, and there is a secret door, and beyond that secret door, protected by magic, she believes the treasury is back there. She can't see. She can't see beyond it because of the magical wards, but she thinks that's where it is. So you all sort of agreed to work together on this, and when you're trying to figure out how you're going to get in, Esmeralda brought up the fact that there is apparently going to be a wedding held at Castle Ravenloft, where Strahd will marry Tatiana, which is the soul of Arena inside of this flesh golem called Valeska, with the abbot animated and created as Strahd's perfect bride. So the other thing that happened is, in the middle of the night, a vampiric assassin appeared and tried to kill Esmeralda, very nearly succeeding, plunging a short sword through her back that was coated with poison. You barely arrived in time as the vampire struck and tried to flee, but it was struck down. One of the archers who was backing him up got away. The other one you captured alive. The archer told you that they were sent from a land called Darkon to seek out and kill Esmeralda. They are members of a secret police organization called the Kargot. And the Kargot serve a man called Aslan Rex, the wizard king of Darkon. And that's where we are. We are in the Serapul encampment.
Did we ask Esmeralda why Aslan Rex wants her dead?
Well, she would say that certainly Aslan does not know anything about me, but no doubt it is just part of their effort to save face in some way, sort of tie up loose ends. I don't know exactly, but I suspect that they just, well, they may fear what I know. I'm not sure. I know that Van Richten has many powerful enemies, and he was a very knowledgeable old man. We had much to talk about on the journey back to Darkon.
Interesting. So you brought him Van Richten, and now they're trying to kill you.
Yes, ironic. I see that. But it is a dangerous business.
Seems like it.
Yes. She says, regarding the prisoner, she says, you know we cannot let this man live.
Yeah.
What?
The Kargot, the assassin. She's saying we can't let him live.
Yeah. So so there is the vampire assassin who is dead.
Right, and then the archer, who's also
the archer.
assassin.
One of the archers got away, and the other one, yes, is wounded and was sort of. But yeah, Dalipin knocked him off his horse as he was trying to flee.
I mean, do we have a questioner or somebody that can at least find out what they can, and then?
I think we already did some questioning.
Yeah, I mean, did we want to do any more? Are we done? That was it?
That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, if you have some other question to ask him, Esmeralda can translate.
I will say, as the Judicar for the Inquisition, I have heard enough. This man attempted cold-blooded murder for pay.
No.
I think the sentence of death is just and approved by me.
Let's kill him.
Well, he tried to kill Esmeralda. Esmeralda, you want to do the honors?
She says gladly, and with that, she summons another lightning bolt and just blasts him. His body flies across the clearing into the woods.
Neat trick there.
Yeah, that's neat. I want to do that. All right.
Hey,
She
keep it in your
will,
pants, Emmerich. No, I mean that other leg. Put that other leg in weird.
She says, I don't want to allow the other one to get away. Me and my men will go after him.
You sure you're hurt pretty bad?
She says, well, I will be hurt even worse if he gets any information back to his superiors. I like my chances better with him dead.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Sure. Sounds good.
She says, remember to talk to Stanimir in the morning. He has your potions ready for you. And
All right.
she sort of whistles, and her retinue sort of mounts up, and they're ready to go. So unless you have anything else to say to her, she whistles for a horse and mounts it deftly and gives it a kick, runs off.
When is Strahd's wedding? She's gonna meet us somewhere before Strahd's wedding, right?
Like a week?
Yeah, so the wedding is in let's say 10 days. Like it's a while off. And she has given you your invitation with all the details.
Yeah, but she's gonna meet up with us. She's part of this and tell us how to get the fuck out of there. She's not gonna just let us go do it, all right?
Yeah, she'll meet you. She says, I will find you, don't worry.
Thank you, Esmeralda. I look forward to meeting with you again.
Yep. So yeah, she's galloping off into the night.
Well, shall we finish our sleep? Yes.
So at this point, Dorian, you're still under the effect of this curse from the Night Mother for stealing her treasure.
Okay.
So you actually don't gain the benefit of a long rest. So I think that means you get a level of exhaustion.
It does.
So you are at 2 levels of exhaustion.
What's
In the
Don't you
morning.
die after like 3 or something?
You got 6.
Oh, 6? Okay.
You really need to go talk to that one lady.
We have to go find us a healer.
And you know that several of you, this guy's dead. Several of you have been infected with lycanthropy. Dalapin. And who else? Somebody else was.
Dalpin and Rao.
Dalapin and Rao. Yep. And you start to feel an itch as the full moon grows closer. So yeah, we'll say it is the next morning, and I actually don't know how to avoid letting the long rest affect you, Dorian. So I'm just gonna go with it. But it's the next morning. You wake up and make your way over to the Vistani encampment, and indeed, a man named Stanimir is there waiting, sitting by the fire, and he greets you.
Hey, what's
And
up, man?
he
You got
is-
potions? Just one thing. My buddy Dorian, he's looking like he can't sleep or something. A little worried about him.
So he's this old man, and he's just sort of sitting there, and you see that he has a plate of some campfire cooked eggs, and he's just popping them in his mouth. And he says, "Won't you let me finish my breakfast?"
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Everybody's so concerned about what they need. I'm an
Indeed.
old man. I need my strength. And you can see he's got like runny eggs dribbling down his chin.
Excuse me.
He
Sorry.
burps just like that.
I thought that was him.
I was trying to add a little effect. I wasn't trying to be too gross.
He finishes his eggs and he pulls out of his pockets these pair of like thin metallic spectacles. He puts them on and he looks up at you and he squints his eyes. He says, "Now who is this? Who have we here?" "Ah, Esmeralda sent you, did she?"
Indeed, she did.
"She told me you'd be wanting to walk in the mists, to leave this fine land."
Well, eventually, I have vampires to take care of first.
He sort of arches his eyebrow. "Truly."
It's the reason for my existence. My one and only goal.
He says, "You would not be speaking of Lord Strahd." Make an insight check, Dalvin.
With advantage? Huh?
No.
Okay.
That mainly applies when somebody's like lying to you, or you're trying to tell if somebody's lying. I think.
Right.
You just have this sudden insight that the Vistani serve Strahd.
Yep.
You probably had some people tell you that, so it seems like he's asking you this to see whether or not he should be helping you.
Oh, I may have said no, not that vampire. I mean, there's a lot of vampires. You can agree. They're not all meant to die. I'm gonna go walk over there and where's the bathroom?
He points to the river.
All right, see ya.
Gotta go drop a deuce.
No, that's his tactical retreat. So
Can we ask him if he knows anyone that can lift curses? Because we got a lot of curses going on.
He says, "What type of curse are you talking about?"
Curse of the vampire.
curse
Like
of the witch mother.
Lycanthropy. Yeah, from the Night Mother.
Let me see.
Spider curses, or my eyes are black and I have a bunch of people in my head curses. You know, just your general run of the mill curses.
You know, natural curses. Yes.
He says, "Madame Eva may be able to help you."
But Stanimir, I was hoping to buy a potion from you to walk
Of course,
through the mist.
Esmeralda has told me.
Yes, and what is the
I
cost?
have the potion ready for you. It is 100 gold per dose.
All right,
Per dose.
so
That's
I
a
will
lot.
give
Doses
him.
last.
Well worth the cost.
So I will give him
Be
2
able to travel the
jewels,
mist.
2 gemstones that are worth 100 gold total.
Okay, so you're giving him 2 gems. Oh, okay, so
They're 50 each.
okay. He says, you know that one potion will only affect one person.
Yes, I'm
There
aware.
are 5 of you.
No, it's a patron of ours. He seeks the
It's a
potion.
test run. This is a test run.
Yes.
You can't expect us to fork out 500 gold without, sampling the goods.
Exactly. Yes.
He sort of shrugs and says, "Well, let me just warn you that if you're not experienced walking in the mist, then you probably should not try to go alone.
Well,
The
We appreciate
mist,
your.
the ways of the mists are not straightforward. Let's say
I
very easy
understand.
to become lost.
Yes, yes. They are a winding path, but I presume that my patron would be most fine with just getting that.
And
Just the
who
one
is
potion.
this patron?
Why the young Burgermeister. He just wishes to walk through the mist and come back.
Stanimir sort of cackles to himself. Well, here's hoping that he comes back.
Yes,
See,
yes.
He's got enough to go in. I don't know if he's got enough to come back, but
Alright, so I put the two
I'd like to
quarters.
go see if we can talk. If I can arrange an audience with Madam Irina or whatever to see if she can help
Eva.
me with this whole curse situation. Eva, yeah.
Yeah, we all need her services.
Wow.
Okay, so hold on. Stanimir, so you give the quartz, okay.
Yeah.
And Stanimir looks at your jewels and he shakes his head approvingly. He says, yes, it's good to do business with somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yes. Quick, easy currency.
He, sort of puts them away into his robes, and he says, "Now," and he brings out this sort of it looks like like a flat-bottomed glass bottle that's sort of tapered to a thin neck, and it's full of this milky liquid. He hands it over to you. He says, "This will do the trick." Like I said, if you wander into the mists by yourself, without knowing what you're doing, well, I warned you.
Yes, you did warn us.
Don't expect to come back.
We
Or necessarily live.
we heed your warning indeed. And I thank you for the advice.
When you mention that you want an audience with Madame Eva, he'll stand up and sort of like brush the eggs that he spilled on his shirt off onto the dirt. Walk over to her tent and poke his head inside, and in a low whisper he talks to the person inside. And you hear this the voice of an old lady, but powerful. Says, "Yes, come in. I've been expecting them." And Stanimir stands to the side and opens the tent flap and gestures you inside. I think I even have an image of Madame Eva's tent. Well, maybe not.
Let's let Delcasol do the talking. Delcasol, remember, we all got curses. We all need help.
We do need some help.
Look, you guys can learn to live with the lycanthropy. I know I did.
Yeah, it worked out well for you, didn't it?
It did. Things were looking much dapper for me.
So when you enter the tent, I think there's a description for this one.
In fact,
Magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. "I have been waiting for you to come back." And then a cackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips. says, "Have you retrieved the artifacts?"
Well, we did retrieve one.
Yeah, we're working on the whole sword thing.
She scratches her head. "I thought there were more. Only one?
Yeah,
What are you waiting for?"
it's been a tiring trip.
It's kind of rough out there.
She looks up from her crystal wall and looks at you. She says, "Ah, yes, I can see you've changed. This land may have an effect on people." She says, "Why have you come then?"
Well, several of us seem to sort of picked up some curses. We're trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, a little bit of a wolf bite.
Spider arms, black eyes, multiple personalities, standard stuff.
Definitely.
Standard stuff.
I think I'm gonna keep those.
Well, I guess Spider-Man here, he's fine, but
Yeah,
I-
no, this
I
is
sort of
fine
like
for now.
get rid of these people in my head. It's a horrible bore. They talk nonstop, arguing, bickering.
She says,
I'll be right back.
"What do you need Madame Eva for?"
Oh, I couldn't see.
Well, I thought you might have some idea about how to get rid of this. It's quite bothersome.
She says, "But Del Casal, you can help your teammates."
I can't help them if it kills me, which is where I feel like this is headed.
She draws a card from her Taraka deck. She says, you can see that it is the 6 of coins. She says, "The beggar." The beggar seeks to accumulate the wealth of the world to himself. Such as you are a beacon to evils of the world. You can take their curses onto yourself.
All right, get curse eating.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
That doesn't really solve my problem. And the last time we tried that, she died.
Are you willing to eat mod curse?
Oh, how about the lycanthropes over here? Hey, you guys go ahead.
She looks at you, Dorian, and she says, "Step forward. Are you well?"
I'm fit as a horse.
She says,
Just have some bad dreams.
She says, "You're as good as dead, Dorian. Why don't you just lie down and accept it?"
Well, I can't.
What does she mean by that?
Don't
reaches
worry.
out. She reaches out for you.
I grab her hand and be like, "Oh, okay."
And yeah, there is a flash. And she says, "Don't worry, you will have the strength to complete your vendetta.
Excellent.
But once that is done, the hatred that fuels you will leave, and
Oh my god.
I'm afraid that that's all there is left.
That is fine, you know. I must do what I must.
Well, what about the old night hag thing there, Dorian? That whole can't sleep, you're getting a bit droopy.
Ah, yes. I would like to sleep again. The Night Mother cursed me when I took the treasure to give to a
Yeah,
church.
so basically, she just cast remove curse on you.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Be right back.
So that's gone, but I
Thanks.
mean, you're still a zombie.
No, I'm fine with the Revenant thing. I'm just saying I was wanting to get rid of the exhaustion thing. Be right back.
She says, she says, Dalapin, come to me.
Yes.
She says, you really have to watch who you're sleeping with. These night hags. They'll suck you dry, my boy.
Repeatedly.
That's what I've heard. It's terrifying.
She says, come to me. Kneel.
All right.
You kneel down. She takes your head in between both of her old, wrinkly hands. And she whispers some divine words. And like that, you feel your energy come back. And she will give you back your max hit point reduction.
Do you have enough energy to help me?
Excellent. Oh, also, I seem to be a wolf, like my samurai buddy here.
She says, Delcasol, will you not help them? It will make you stronger.
It might kill them and me. And then I'm gonna have to listen to them. I don't even know. Help them?
She says, do you understand why you have been brought to this land?
No. I mean, we were chasing werewolves for the Inquisition, and we sort of stepped in all this.
No.
Then what is it?
It was no coincidence that the Lycan clan was taking the children from your land. They wanted you to come. Their master wanted you to come.
This has all been a setup from the beginning.
What does he want with us? Is he just bored? It seems like he's just bored.
Maybe he just needed a good friend.
Indeed. He doesn't want a good friend. Quite the opposite.
Oh, he wants a bad friend.
He wants someone to fight with. He's so inconceivably bored that he's dragged us here so he has someone to slap around.
Yes.
She smiles. You're getting warmer, my son. When you know the truth, it's going to hit you like a lightning bolt.
Well, considering how we saw the Bane hit Irina, it might be unpleasant. Or the Blight, I guess.
She says, but the one thing that I know is you must be strong when the time comes. You need to gather your strength. Lycanthropy is not a curse, but a blessing. The Night Mother, she's taken you into her womb, where you can draw nourishment for the trials that you will face ahead. Anybody could roll an insight check.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I mean, even with a with disadvantage, I still rolled a 19. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, she's speaking in sort of veiled terms, but she knows a lot more than she's letting on.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
she
obviously.
knows. I'm sure she knows a shit ton more than she's telling us. What does she think of Aslan Rex and the Kargat and their incursions right into the Vistani camp to kill one of their own? Does that concern her, or is that she just doesn't care?
She says she thinks about it for a second, and she says, well, Esmeralda is not one of our own. She is not of the clan. You know, that she's of a different, like, tribe of Vistani or whatever.
I thought she was one of them's.
Oh, no. No, her, and in fact, Esmeralda's tribe was destroyed by Van Richten.
Well, right, but she's a Vistani, so I thought.
Yeah, she is. She is Vistani, but she's a different group, right? Like they're all sort of arranged into these different groups.
We're all different gypsies.
Right, but surely they must have some time when they all come together and talk to. I mean, they must have some greater king of kings or chief that occasionally when they have to look towards the Vistani as a whole, don't they have some sort of care about one another to some extent?
To some extent, but
she doesn't care about this.
Not that. No, she doesn't seem to care. She says, and in fact, she says, well, everything seemed to work out, didn't it? Esmeralda is a mighty Vistani seer. She will take care of herself. So if you want to get her, it seems like she might be trying to bargain for something in order to get any more, like for say for instance, if you want her to remove these curses.
What does she seek? What is she after?
She has no idea what you may have that she wants. She will tell you that she wants you to. She said, let's see, what does she want?
Hey, Emmerich, you think she might want that hand you got?
I believe Emmerich is suffering from something that's
I think
silencing
Emmerich
him.
has left, yeah.
No, okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh.
I was fixing something. Oh, can you repeat that?
This friendly witch lady wants something. I thought maybe that hag's hand, the hand of glory, might be appropriate.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it out. You want this?
She takes it and looks at it. She looks back at you and she says, Emmerich, this is for you. It's not for me.
Oh. I'll take it back and put it back in my bag.
You'll need, and she says, you'll need every trick at your disposal if you were to
I'll keep
challenge
that in.
Strahd.
Right. For sure. Well, that's the only position I have. Sorry, guys.
I'm trying to think of something she might want from you.
Does she require payment for the services?
You highly doubt that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just figuring. What does she want?
I mean, is there something you would like us to go do? We can do things. We're a big pack of doers, us. We are.
I think she's after us to stop Strahd, to be honest.
Well, that's the plan, isn't it, gentlemen? To stop Strahd?
This camp is very confusing to me.
What's confusing about it?
Well, she wants to stop Strahd, but other wizard dude doesn't.
You get a point of inspiration, sir. Actually, you already have 3, so.
Dalpin never uses his inspiration.
Yeah, I'll use one then get one. Oh, inspired understanding.
Do you want to ask her about that or say something to her about that?
Well, sure. Just politely. Hopefully.
What do you say?
As polite as he can say it.
Hey, I noticed you don't seem to be a friend of the Strahd guy. That's a little odd, eh? Outside of this tent, that's not a very happy opinion.
What makes you think that?
She says, we are not friends. He is my brother.
What?
Wah, wah.
Wait, guy outside the tent or the
No, her and
vampire?
Strahd.
That, you mean like literally your brother? Or like, yo, that's my brother?
She says, well,
Like,
half
it's
brother.
oh,
So you're not part of the Von Servich family.
Indeed not.
Do you share the same mother?
No. No, we share the same father, King Barav.
Ah.
My mother was a Vistani woman whom King Barav took to his bed during one of his many crusades.
And,
Does it surprise you that royal blood flows through my veins?
It does
Little
not.
bit.
No, not especially. You seem quite regal.
and what of his curse? Do you share in his fate? Are you doomed in this land as well?
My curse is my love for Strahd.
You want his suffering to end?
You see, like, a tear comes to her old eye. She says, yes. For 400 years, I have watched him suffer. The Night Mother has kept me in this form. And all this time, I have waited for one to come who may challenge him to end the curse. None have measured up.
I take it there's been many over the years challenge him. We've heard of,
Countless.
we have heard stories.
There have been countless adventurers who have come to this land.
What do you think we need to do to stop him? He's so powerful, and sometimes I just get scared thinking about the battle.
Dalipin, so you're still sort of like kneeling before her, and she puts her head on your hand. She says, "You will need all of your strength and courage and all of the power you can muster, both dark and light." Dalipin, she puts her head on your hand, puts her hand on your head, and utters some more magic words and removes your lycanthropy curse. Since you can't get any more inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
She says, "Do not thank
Madam,
me.
Madam Eva.
I may have just condemned you to death."
Oh, why is that?
She says, "I've just told you that you will need all the power you can muster to face him."
Yeah, but, well, here's the thing. I'm honor bound to face him. I must. So, you've only helped me, madam.
She says, "Maybe."
Madam Ava, I do have a question. About
Yes.
this condition, Strahd, and this curse. I've met face to face with the witch Baba Saga. I have been inside her home, and I have seen a child whom she calls Strahd.
Madam Eva busts out laughing. That old crone. 'Tis an illusion she keeps.
Why?
Because
she
she's
misses her
fucking
baby.
nuts.
Yeah, you sounded pretty nuts.
Yeah, was she Strahd's mother?
She was like her handmaiden, or his handmaiden, or like
Okay, nursemaid or something, yeah.
She says, she like peers into her crystal ball, sort of like almost absent-mindedly. She seems to always like be looking into this thing, and she says, "The witch Babala Saga is shielded from my sight. I'm not sure why, so I don't know much about her."
Maybe she doesn't want you spying on her.
I would guess so. She says, "In any event,
Is the demon Isak shielded, or can you see his whereabouts?
she draws another Taraka card and puts it down, and you see it is a card called the Mists. She says, "Isak the demon, Isak the cruel. He has been accepted by the Mists. You see, this land is a prison. Its prisoners are not you and I. Oh no. The monsters are the prisoners. Strahd is a prisoner. And now, likewise, Isak is a prisoner of the Mists. He is gone from this land, but He is out there somewhere. I see your fates are intertwined. You will meet him again. Um, so with that, she says, "Now go. Go and complete the quests I have laid before you. Prove your worth."
Okay then. So where would you guys like to go? I mean, we
That's a
take
good
potion.
question. I don't know.
Well, we've still never gone to the Amber Doors.
Right, but I was saying we could go drop the potion off with Victor, which would be on the way to go talk to the Dark Elf leader, or Dusk Elf leader, to then go to the Amber Doors.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna pack up from the camp. You have your potion.
Mhm.
You have some probably confusing information from Madame Eva. I don't know if she answered questions or probably
I mean, she
just
did
created more questions. And you're gonna ride back to Valaki, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Oh no.
let me grab a map here. So
Well, we still really don't have really any idea of what happened to Rictavio either, or Van Richten. I mean, he got sold to the fucking, but he could be alive, could be dead. Who the fuck knows? He's in Darkon, Illen,
Right.
or executed. We should have asked why fucking the Kazgat or Karagat, why they wanted Van Richten. Did we know that? What did they want him for?
Don't know. I'll be back in just a bit.
yeah, I don't think you know, and if you ask the guy you took hostage, he may not know either. You know the well, anyway. Okay, hold up one second.
Oh, whoops. I must have stopped when I was putting the kids down to bed.
So, this is fun.
Sorry, hold up.
Oh, okay, so it's just Rhythm Bot itself that's died. Got it.
I give the potion to the creepy necromancer, I don't really think I'm gonna tell him anything other than to tell him. I mean, I'm not gonna help him more than I have to. You know what I mean? He's a powerful necromancer. He's a big boy. He can figure it out.
Right. Do you want to give him the
If he
potion?
if he happens to go into the mist and never come back, like it's not gonna hurt my feelings. But you know.
So, like I said,
But I mean, he's also a powerful wizard. Maybe he'll come back and be like, "Cool, that was great." I mean, I don't know.
are you wanting to be the bearer of bad news to him? As in, you're handing him the potion.
Everybody make a perception check as you make your way down the road back up the mountains and across this bridge.
Damn, I would have had
by
a
the
20.
Sir Falls. Goddamn exhaustion.
I know. But what I was getting at, Josh, is I can put the potion back in the party sheet. I was just carrying it.
I mean, you know, you can come with me. I was just saying, maybe we'll leave Dallas, like, you know, behind because you said,
Hey, why?
Because
You
you
go
and Victor
out.
aren't friends.
Okay,
I'm just saying
you go ahead then.
he kind of hates you.
So you're riding your horses through the woods, up this mountainside, sort of winding back and forth, and you come to this bridge that is. The bridge overlooks the river below, the Avalis River, and it is 1,000 feet below you. So it's this high-ass bridge over this narrow ravine. And as you're passing by, everybody who rolled, well, actually, Dorian and Delcasol, you both notice this gray-skinned, bald, I would say man, but it's more like a creature, with sort of like mottled flesh, patches of hair, and two sharp fangs that curl down, almost like saber-toothed tiger fangs, like huge. And it is on the side of the bridge, peeking over at you.
Look, a gray entity. Do you think we should tell the others still, Casal?
So wait, it's a little bald fanged.
It looks like a vampire, but it is. It looks super undead. Like it's all mottled and splotched, and disgustingly scarred and twisted. And as you sort of make eye contact, it ducks its head below the bridge and scuttles underneath it.
What the fuck was that?
It just scuttled.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? I mean, considering this bridge is also like 1,000 feet high, like, where the fuck did he just go?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
So maybe we should see where it went before we like proceed across this bridge and get trapped by a bunch of hideous little vampire monsters.
Yeah, I could do that thing I do sometimes. You know,
Yeah, there was like a disgusting little vampire shriveled
A vampire
clawy
spawn.
scuttly thing. Yeah, and it's under the bridge, and it may have brought friends.
You want me to send Ghost Me down there to look?
Why not? Ghost, you can't fall down the chasm.
Yeah. So if we can, I'll use ethereal sight.
Okay, so that takes 10 minutes. Does anybody want to do anything in the 10-minute span that it takes for this to work?
No.
Okay. Just sort of sit there on the bridge,
I'm gonna
hanging
keep
out.
looking for any kind of scuttling behavior.
Okay, make a perception check. So I mean, are you gonna go look over the side of the bridge where it went, or you're just
Yeah.
swiveling back and forth? Okay. Yeah, it's down there. So you come up to the side of the bridge right here and poke your head over, and it's just clinging to the edge of the bridge right there. Roll initiative.
Oh, damn it.
Woo!
Which, of course, Emmerich, you're doing some ritual, so.
Oops.
So Dalipin, you get to, you react quicker than this thing. What do you want to do?
Well, let's try this out. I'm gonna cast compulsion on it.
Okay. So compulsion is a weird spell. So he succeeds, so. Wisdom save. And
I think nothing happens if he succeeds.
well, so yeah, nothing happens, but I was just trying to figure out, like, when it does work, you can basically make it move.
Mm-hmm.
No, so you can basically make it move somewhere. Okay. That's pretty cool. It did not work. It saved against it, so.
Okay, and if he's less than 10 feet away from me, I'd like to take a step back.
If he's less than 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure I have the stab in my back pocket.
Okay. So you sort of you react and try to cast this spell. It doesn't work, and you just back off right away. The thing does not follow. Is anybody approaching the side of the bridge, or what? Or should we go turn by turn here?
I'm just gonna walk across the bridge in the group.
Okay. Okay.
Which way are we actually heading? North or south?
This way.
North.
And the creature was I saw like over here. So, I mean, I will go like over towards the creature.
Okay, so let's just do this. Delcasal, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'll run across the bridge. Like haul ass, because I know he's fucking under there. I don't want him to like jump out and grab me and throw me off the fucking bridge or something. I want to get off this fucking bridge.
All right, where are you going? Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Okay. Dorian,
Yes, so
what are you doing?
I'll come over here to look around.
Okay, are you going to the edge of the bridge, or what? I mean,
Maybe he wants to chat.
I mean, I will be standing where I'm at the lip of the bridge looking over.
So you're gonna look over the bridge.
Yes.
Is my question. Because yeah, I mean, you basically have to get right beside it and lean over. And okay, when you do that, you see this thing right on the edge of the bridge, just sort of hanging there, like a lizard, on the side of the bridge. And when you peek over, it's going to try to claw you. What are you going to do?
Well, the moment it tries to claw me, I'm going to attack it.
Okay. So this is a ready action, so basically it's going to happen at the same time whatever you're doing happens. And he's going to grapple you.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
And I guess I'll swing again. And do even worse. Okay. Guys, I've been grappled.
Rao.
I'm gonna go assist my friend as I see him being attacked.
Can you use your sweet banner?
It's only once per day, right?
There's some things that are once per day and some things that are at will. I can't remember exactly what they are.
I'll tell you.
I think
There's
stuff like bless and yeah, so bless is at will. Enthrall is at will. Fear is once per day.
Hold on, Stacy's calling me. Sorry. Can I attack that thing that's attacking him, or no?
Yeah, it's right. It's basically Dorian's at the edge. It's right on the underside. So if you get right up beside Dorian, you can attack it. Okay. 3 attacks, and
Okay.
anything else? Okay, Emmerich. So you're in this trance. You can either abandon your ritual or you can keep going.
Oh yeah, as soon as I hear this commotion, I'm like, God damn it, let's go.
Okay.
And I'll run to the edge over here.
Okay.
And he's still holding on to Dorian?
Yeah.
The annoying piece of shit. Alright, fuck. I'll throw a produce flame.
Okay.
So here we go.
Nice.
Well, let's try.
You burn away a little bit of its it already has like patchy hair, but you burn a little bit more of the hair like off of its back off. And this thing definitely looks like feral. Like it's like an animal. It's not like the suave vampire spawn that you've seen.
Gotcha. I'll use my remaining movement to get over here if I can.
Okay, Dalipin.
Oh, Jesus H. Excuse me, gut. Excuse me, gut. I'd like to smack this guy, see if I can get him to let go of Dorian.
Okay.
See if you're made out of wood.
Yeah, you see a animalistic fury in its eyes. That's a hit.
Yeah.
He's
Sorry, I
not
was
made
just-
out of wood.
Just double checking. For some reason I thought maybe I had the vicious criticals, but no, not that good. Chop. And let's do that again.
It's a hit. Okay. With 20 damage to this thing. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, Belkacel, it's your turn.
If I move down here, can I see if there's any others, or does he appear to be in fact alone?
You don't see anything else, but if you wanted to try to like see any that are hidden, you'd have to use your action to make a perception check. But just at a glance, you don't see any other things.
I think I will use guidance and then try to make a perception check to see if there's anything else, shadows or.
So guidance is an action, and then perception check's an action.
Oh, I thought the guidance isn't bonus. Okay, no, it's an action. Well, I guess I'll just move back there then.
Okay. So you're not going to take any action.
Well, I cast guidance.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Dorian, this vampire is going to try to pull you over the edge. Make a. So that'll be a athletics check.
That's why I figured the guidance wouldn't go to waste in case somebody tries to throw me off a bridge. I've still got guidance, so.
I dropped to 19. I should have said I was
Oh,
using
son of a bitch!
Can I use my reaction to try to grab him to stop Dorian from getting pulled over?
Yeah, you can make a dexterity check. Try to grab a hold of his hand or leg or whatever.
Big money, no whammy.
Quick to open.
Yeah, not super fast.
You grab a hold of his pants, and you get a good grip on the pants. And as the vampire pulls, the pants just rip away, and Dorian's body goes flying.
Oh, God damn it, I got his pants, y'all.
And I'm not sure if Dorian screams on the way down.
Not like
That's up to Dorian.
this. That's what I say as I go flying down. I mean, it's not instant death.
What happened?
Dorian's fine. Don't worry, Ryan.
Yeah, you hit the river, which is, the rain from the night before has like swollen its bank, so it's like sort of it's actually pretty rapid. You hit the river and the waves.
Did you get thrown in the river?
He got thrown 1,000 feet to the River Avalis below.
Oh shit, dude. Good knowing you.
Make a death saving throw.
Holy shit, Jesus shit, I stepped away for like 1 second. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, me too, man. Holy fuck.
I just went to get a drink and now Dorian's in the river?
I did say multiple times that it would not be good to get thrown. I don't think this picture accurately reflects how high this is, which is why I was like, I'm not getting thrown off that fucking bridge.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's
So
1,000 feet, gang.
how does this like creature even? It's wounded a little bit. Is it getting its health back every turn?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, actually, you know, because you can see the wound that you made with your rapier just closes up.
I'm gonna
and it-
use my face step and get a fucking away from this thing.
Okay.
I don't want to get thrown off and die.
So that's a 30 feet misty step. So that's 10 feet. Is that where you want to?
No, I'll end up over here and I'll just shoot my bow at him.
Okay. He's actually like back down below this thing, so it'll be, let's say 3/4 cover,
Is that -2?
-5, because he's basically like ducking back down beneath the side. So yeah, that's it.
Bastard! You killed my friend!
I'd love to try to save you, Dorian, but I don't know how I can get down 1,000 feet straight fucking drop.
So it's literally 1,000 feet.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
1,000 feet down.
So there's no way to heal him or anything from here.
There's a ravine, and all you see is mist below. But yeah, far below is the river Ibalis. 1,000.
You can see the Discord for the image.
What's in Discord?
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I liked it. No, Dorian, I actually liked you. Fuck.
Emmerich, it's your turn.
And I'll move there.
Okay, did you do something? No.
I just moved. I'm just moving right now. I can't see him. He's like back on the over the thing again. So this thing will probably not be good to see that guy.
He basically like his head is just poking out. So I was saying it's 3/4 cover.
Oh, okay, sounds good. I mean, I'll sprint. I'll use my action to sprint, and like if I like run over here, I'm like, can I like kind of see a way to climb down this this ravine or anything?
It is a sheer cliff. You might be able to climb down it, but it's 1,000 feet.
Right,
so-
it'll take a while.
I specifically, if anyone can climb down this, I am the person who can. But yeah, it's a long way. Even turning into a spider would take a long time to get down there. That thing will probably kill me. If that's the end of my turn, I dash to get there.
Okay. Dalapin. It's your turn, sir. What would you like to do? Is Dalapin here? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if I have anything I can do for Dorian.
I don't think we can. I mean, oh,
It's
no,
fine.
shit.
It's
Can I
fine.
take my turn back, Nick?
What do you mean?
I was thinking, what if I jump off the bridge, right? And right before I fall,
You
I
misty
misty
step.
step a few feet above the river where I see Dorian floating unconsciously.
I don't think that'll work.
All right. Well, then I guess sorry, buddy. I just thought of that.
I'm not too worried, guys.
It's a
But,
good idea,
hey,
but I don't know.
Because Stacy's back.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna talk to her for a few minutes.
Okay. Dalapin?
All right. Well, I'm gonna get, if I'm not 10 feet from Nosferatu, I'm gonna get within 10 feet.
You're right there.
Excellent. Then I'm gonna
You have Dorian's half ripped off pants in your hands.
My
gonna wrap his-
pants.
I'm gonna wrap his pants around my halberd handle and say, "God damn it, that was my buddy!" And give him a smack, trying to knock him off. You good?
So are you switching weapons?
Yes.
Okay. You see that this weapon is not nearly as effective as the other one.
Yeah. I'll smack him again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to get the fuck away from the.
Okay, he's going to opportunity attack your ass.
Ooh, he's got a 10-foot reach. Let's go.
He doesn't have 10-foot reach, but you're right beside him. You're standing right beside Dorian, and he's standing right in front of Dorian.
Sure. Go for it.
What happened now? You're down with Dorian?
No.
Yeah,
he was
next to
thrown
him.
down.
I thought I was 10 feet away. That's
You
what I
used
had
your
to
reaction,
get-
though,
get-
Garrett, to
get-
try to grab him. So I would assume that you moved to Dorian when you tried to grab him, right? You can't grab
Exactly.
him.
I'm fine, man. I'm good.
Well, so yeah, this map. I mean, basically, this is right next to this. Is right next. You know, it's just sideways.
Yeah.
He misses anyway. So
Yeah.
you run off.
Run away. Yep.
Del Casal. What'd you like to do? Anything?
I want to get back into my little on this ledge over here where I can see him and shoot at his ass.
Okay. Yeah, you can see him from there.
Ouch. Second attack. Okay. Well, that was lame. And then I'm just gonna scooch back again. I don't want to be at the edge of this fucking ravine vacationing. Why did he resist? Because it's a magic weapon. Oh wait, that's not me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's something different.
Gotcha.
Needs to make a con save before that goes away. Yeah, so he's going to spider climb under the bridge.
Oh, that disgusting fucker.
And you have a feeling he's going to spider climb 1,000 feet and go try to find that body. Dorian, make a death saving throw. Underwater.
Glug, 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 glug.
So instead of going through all these turns, he's going to be under this bridge. If you guys want to like go try to find him, you can. Otherwise, we're going to fast forward past this.
Well, do I think?
I guess what I'm saying is he's not coming back up unless you want to go under the bridge to get him.
So I can probably climb down to get Dorian.
The problem is that's what I was thinking. I can climb too, but it's 1,000 feet, right? So even if I'm dashing at 60 feet a turn, that's like fucking 16 turns. I don't know.
Yeah, like I can do it out of combat, but like also he's either gonna be dead or not by the time I get down there. There's nothing I can do to change that, but I can go down there and try to wake him up if he's stable.
And you feel like if you start climbing down this cliff face, this vampire spawn is gonna easily scuttle over to you and throw you off as well, probably.
Did Dorian just die?
Dorian, make me some death saving throws.
So I'm using inspiration.
Actually,
Nope.
don't even worry about it, because even if you stabilize, you're gonna drown.
Well, even if I
so
die,
let-
I come back. I mean,
So let's just say, if you guys want to try and go find him, you can, but you're pretty sure that he died in the 1,000-foot fall.
Hey, wait a minute. Guys, before we just write him off, I mean, he was a friend of ours. He's lived through some other scary shit, like getting eaten by a black shadow dragon. Maybe he survived that fall somehow. I think we should look for him.
I don't suppose we have any like scrolls of fucking Featherfall or anything useful. No. Of course not.
If you did, why didn't you use it a long
I
time ago?
don't exactly. I don't. I just
oh yeah, look at all these scrolls in my inventory of Slowfall, Featherfall, whatever.
I mean, I do have a locate object spell that could maybe try to find Dorian's body.
That's true.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Do you have locate object or locate person?
It's locate object.
Oh, your Justicar stuff gives you locate person, right? Oh no, that's the
Oh,
Inquisitor.
yeah, I have that.
I mean, you could
Oh, well,
locate
maybe you
whatever.
should use that then. Mine takes spell slots.
Well, it's we can locate him. The thing is, we cannot get down 1,000 feet ravine before he drowns, even if he's not dead already.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just-
but we
it's
should
not-
go get the body at least.
I mean, we have to kill that thing before we get down there. Because if I start climbing down this cliff as a spider, that thing's gonna come and do to me what it did to Dorian. And I have fallen from third and second story enough times after turning back into me that it's gonna happen. So
So if you look at the map of Barovia, you'll see that there is a path from the encampment, the Serpul encampment, back there. But yeah, you've already traveled for probably about 2 hours to get here. So that would be the easy way, or the way that probably most people would try to get back down there, is to follow the road back down to the Serpul encampment, and then follow the path towards the waterfall.
God damn it. We're gonna go look, right? He's some kind of zombie. He's probably still down there. Can he die? Guys,
I don't know.
I
but
don't even- I
think we
don't
can
even
owe
know.
it to him.
I mean, maybe he doesn't die. Maybe he'll just come back. He'll meet us back at our.
How is he
at our
gonna find
camp.
us? We gotta go find him. I have to agree with Dorian. And besides, he's got cool shit. Like, at the very least, let's go see what we can do. And he's our. Are we friends? Sure, he's our friend. We should, Fuck, god damn it. Come on,
I
man.
mean, we can go try to find his body. I mean, and see if he just being a revenant, if he just coughs out the water and fucking gets back at it. But
Alright, let's go. It's just an adventure, guys. We're going, down to the fucking ravine.
Okay, so you guys are heading back.
Yeah, well, I'm voting for that. Might as well.
Okay. All right.
Damn it, Dorian. Why you always gotta die?
I think this is the first time.
Excuse me, one moment, please.
Not how Emmerich remembers it.
I've had many evenings with you here at the Blackstone Inn. Your patronage and requests are always welcome. However, tonight, rather than frivolity and tales of great heroes, well,
okay,
his
well,
eventual
let's go
spirit
see if
come
we
back
can
from the
pull
very
his
embrace
body
of death
out.
herself.
I mean, the
Nothing to be
vampire's gonna
afraid of
be
if
chasing
you
after his body
are a
too.
kind soul.
Hey, Dorian had a
You
nice
see,
cloak.
this particular
I'm
soul is burdened with a
more
fiery
focused on that.
anger whose purpose is to fight and serve its own brand
Okay,
of vengeance.
so
against those
are you
who
going
wronged
to
them.
try to
So
haul
listen
ass
close,
down, or
there is much to learn from the past.
take your time?
We're following the
I
path.
think we're
aren't
gonna
you
take-
guys, right?
Take our time.
Yeah, I'm just asking if you're going to try to move double speed, because you know this vampire is, you can sort of see it, from 500 feet above, scuttling down the wall.
I mean, yeah, I think if we're going to try to go get Dorian, I think we should haul ass. I mean,
Okay.
if we're gonna do it, why are we gonna do it like mosey down there, right? We could just leave if we don't actually intend on trying to get there.
Yeah, I mean, it's your choice. So, so you double time, and you make your way back down to the gypsy encampment with no encounters. So let's see. I'm going to roll a perception check for this vampire. So you're using locate person to find him?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to have the Nosferatu roll a perception check to see if he finds him first. So you ride past the Vistani encampment, further on down this sort of decrepit trail, really just a disused dirt path at this point. Your horses just sort of thunder past, and you come to a point in the river. You use your Inquisitor magic, cast Locate Person, find Dorian, and you follow the magic, and you see that his body has become caught up on a log that is sort of this log jam that is formed in this rushing water following the storm. And yeah, you see Dorian still dead,
So, Nick,
but now motionless.
I had a question for you.
Yes.
From the details that you sent me, it says if you are below 1/2 hit points at the start of your turn, you regain 1 hit point. I was wondering if that
Yeah,
included
assuming you have more than 0.
I just wanted to confirm.
You see that his body is not moving. What do you want to do?
What can we do?
Well, I think we wanted to retrieve his body. Wasn't that why we? I mean, I thought we were all nearly certain that he was nearly dead, or
Mostly
dead,
dead.
rather, completely dead.
I'm mostly dead.
I guess I'm just saying you're gonna dismount and try to pull his body out of the river. Basically.
I'll get down there and grab him. Oh, Dorian, your dead ass is dead again.
So, I will. At least I'll use the. I have a swim speed, so if he's in the water, I'll convert my hook weapon into a trident, and then since I have a swim speed, probably anyone else would be severely disadvantaged if they have to fight in that water. So I'll try to go see if I can pull his body out of his log or whatever he's hooked on.
I think I can turn into something with a swim speed and back you up if you don't want some backup.
That would probably be cool.
Yeah. Let's see. What like a shark or something?
Do you wake up or anything?
Crocodile.
Who are you talking to?
So there's old Dorian. His body caught on this log jam that's out in the middle of the river.
Aww.
Here, I'll move myself back over there.
You guys are all along the shore. You dismounted from your horses. Who's going out?
So I'm gonna activate my weapon as a trident, and then I'm gonna go out. And I think Emmerich is gonna turn into a crocodile or something similar and follow me.
I think
Turning-
turning
into a crocodile?
Something similar.
Yeah. I think I can do that.
Oh, what do you want?
Or a reef shark? I have to have seen it. I think I'm more likely to have seen a crocodile than a shark because I've never been to the ocean.
Yeah, crocodiles are badass, dude.
Hey, Ralph, you stay with me. We'll guard the shore. Make sure nothing goes in after him.
All right, I'll watch, guys.
So oh damn. Got some cool crocodile tokens. There you go. Oh. And you're big.
Yeah, crocodiles are badass, dude.
So you guys swim over there to him, and this vampire spawn is not very stealthy, and you see it sort of clumsily swimming towards you. Everybody roll initiative.
And I would guess that most likely that guy does not have a swim speed, so he's probably not particularly awesome in water.
You don't know this motherfucker.
He's just like a rabid fucking animal, like doggy paddling with his claws, like fucking.
It does kind of
starving
look like
fuck.
that. It does kind of look like that. Emmerich. Sorry, giant crocodile. It's your turn. What would you like to do? Crocodile.
That's you, Emery.
He must be talking to
Calling him Emmerich the crocodile.
his mother.
Okay. We will skip Emmerich and go to the vampire spawn, who, let's see.
Oh, it looks like Emmerich
Yeah,
disconnected.
Emmerich dropped, so maybe his internet's being wonky. And yeah, this thing does not look like it can swim very fast or far, but he does.
Hello?
Hello.
Sounds like he's back.
Alright, it was just disconnected again. Sorry about
Okay, this vampire spawn swims up, and he looks like he's about to tear into you, Crocodile. What do you do? Is he gone again?
You muted.
No, sorry. Yeah, well, obviously, I'm gonna try to eat him.
Okay.
You're all
It doesn't look very appetizing.
Does it not look very appetizing? That's really unfortunate.
No, he looks fucking terrible, actually.
Yeah,
So
the
wait, so this is-
crocodile. I mean, they
Um,
don't care.
if I were to like to swim around this guy, what is this thing I'm pointing to?
That's a tree.
That's basically like a pile of tree, like just a beaver dam of trees.
Okay, cool. If I can, I'll like get close, like swim around him and try to without like get close to that. So when he inevitably kills me, I can like cling onto that and don't drown.
Okay.
What are
You climb up onto it, sure.
And I will use
And I cannot understand anything you're
He
saying.
said he was going to bite.
He's attacking them.
I get it. Yeah. So that's a miss, and you can make a claw attack too. Maybe no.
Well, I don't see that there was a claw in the thing for him.
Oh, sorry. I was totally reading the wrong thing. I'm reading the vampires.
Yeah, he only has like bite.
The vampire will claw the crocodile twice.
He's probably disadvantaged from being in water.
Not for his claw attacks.
He can't swim. If he has no swim speed, he's disadvantaged in water.
Not for everything though. So if you're making a melee weapon attack, but he's just using his claws, so. I'll look it up later. For now, we're just gonna say he's fine. God damn. Wait, what happened? No, the crocodile has 8 hit points, by the way. Wow.
Yep.
That was a low roll on those hit points. He's gonna use his other claw attack on Dorian and grapple him.
Could we try to like chop his head off?
That's your turn. That's what you want to do.
I want to try chopping his head off.
You are about, I don't know, 40 feet from him through the river.
Is he attacking my friends or?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go attack him.
So I'm gonna say it's probably gonna, you're definitely half speed in the river. So to make that 30 feet, you'd have to dash.
I'll just have to use 2 turn. I'll just move 15 feet and shoot my. Can I shoot my bow from the
Yeah.
water first, I guess, and then. I'll
Yeah.
move
So
on?
the water is, I mean, so you could shoot it from the shore, sure. And then basically make your way towards them. So that's one hit.
Stop attacking my friends! I'm more just trying to distract the beast as I move forward.
Okay. Galloping.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm not very good in the water, so I think I'll just try to compulse this guy. Compulsion!
Okay. Man, did I give that to you at will? Holy shit.
Yeah,
He makes it.
just fair. Next time, Nosferatu!
It's because of how bad compulsion is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Actually, it would be pretty cool if it worked, right? He could just make the vampire just walk off, basically.
Exactly.
Melkasal. It's your turn, sir.
Can I pull Dorian's body free?
You can grab him. The vampire spawn has him grappled, so you could try to free him from that grapple.
He's already got him.
He has his hooks in him, so to speak. But you could try to pull him free. It's you just have to make a. You can basically just grab Dorian for free and try to pull him.
Well, I'm going to use my favored foe to mark him. The Nosferatu, that is.
Okay.
And I'll just move up.
All right.
What's the damage on a trident? Oh, I guess I don't actually, since I can swim, it doesn't matter. Let's see. I already turned it, but I have a blood spear. What's the damage on a trident? Is that spear basically? Is that 1d6? Are we talking?
It is
I have no idea.
1d6 piercing.
Yeah.
Might be versatile.
It is versatile, so it'd be a 1d8.
So 1d8. So yeah, you can just give me an attack roll.
Okay, I'll just use my rapier because it's 1d8. It's the same weapon. I mean, it's the hook. So since it's the same damage, we're just gonna roll with that.
Alrighty.
Oh shit, dick.
Kill it.
Fucking king of the sea over here. Why? Oh, it did. Okay, it did. Yeah, you damage it mightily.
And second attack.
Kill it.
Yes. Anything else?
Gosh, I don't have all those bonus actions of some of the other fellas, so I guess I'm done.
Well, you already hunter's marked anyways. Emmerich. Is Emmerich around? Maybe not. Okay. Emmerich comes back. He's been knocked out of alligator form, and yeah, anyway. Oh, Emmerich is here. Okay, so Emmerich, I can't hear you, but tell me what you want to do and then do it. So you lost your crocodile form. Now you're clinging to this pile of sticks. Summon CR2 Beast. Okay,
So the summon random CR2 beast.
gotcha.
guess somewhere like right here.
So,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
heck.
2 extra hit points.
All right. Alrighty. Hold on.
I'm gonna laugh if he gets that fucking Auroch again.
Well, actually, I think when you summon animals, I think one of the things is they are appropriate to the environment, right? You don't summon a fucking, flying creature like inside of magma or something.
All right, can you
I
hear me
believe
now?
it's appropriate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I think it's making sound now.
It's
Yep, I
making
hear you.
sound now.
We hear you.
Okay. A giant shark suddenly appears.
Wasn't there just a fucking giant alligator?
No, he turned into
No,
an
he was. He
I was a regular alligator. This is a
Oh, okay,
puncher
okay.
shark.
I
And it
know.
just sort of, it's gonna like free willy out of the river and attack. So, hunter shark. And you get advantage on it gets advantage on all of its attack rolls against any creature that doesn't have all of its hit points. So basically, roll again.
Holy shit!
Blood's in the water, son.
And it still misses.
It still misses.
I can't do it, guys. But at least it's threatening.
The vampire spawn seems duly threatened by this thing. Okay. So let's see. The vampire spawn has Dorian grappled. And so it will... it's going to claw attack Belkasal. Missing. And... hitting. I think it's just going to slash at you for 10 damage. And then it's going to drag Dorian 15 feet.
So believe it or not, I put it in Discord just because this is hilarious. It's happening. That Mario Bava actually had a scene in an old Italian film Gallo with a zombie fighting a fucking shark. And
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So if
Oh yeah.
it's never happened before, it's happened before. So.
Hey, who won?
So you guys get
When you get
opportunity
reaction,
attacks.
Yeah, opportunity.
Yeah.
Del, Ben.
Chop chop.
Hey, I'll use my bonus action to dash.
You guys not gonna attack it while it flees?
Oh yeah, so opportunity attacks is with the shark, I guess. We're going.
Sure, why not? I'm just waiting for you guys to roll dice. So
I don't think it's set up. I can't change the properties of the characters, so it would be magical. I don't know if that matters.
yeah, it does. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take 6 more. I can change it.
I hit him twice.
So hold on. You dashed and then action surged.
I thought dash isn't dash a yeah.
Nope.
I'll action surge with bonus. Yeah. That's all.
Action
Yeah, so
surge gives you a whole other turn, so you can move.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, Dalapin, it's your turn, sir.
Okay. Just go
Compulsion.
run
You can do
along
it.
the shore and cast compulsion.
Come on, you gotta succeed this time.
I gotta make this work somehow.
Save me, Dalpin. Save me.
Damn it.
It's getting better every time.
This vampire spawn just doesn't fucking listen. What else would you like to do?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. So yeah, you can see at this point the vampire spawn has pulled Dorian underwater and is just sort of like trying to, one-armed swim away. Delcasal, King of the Sea, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swim over and fucking get my moa on and fucking trident this bitch. Burst.
It's a hit.
So that does that.
And then he's got to make a save or something.
Yep, he's gonna make that, which he succeeded. Dickhead.
This motherfucker cannot be stopped.
And
He's
then
on a
I'm
mission at
gonna
PR
try him again.
That's it. Okay. He is definitely bloodied, but instead of blood, just this black ichor is oozing out of his wounds. Dorian, you're
I'll have you know I'm playing that scene just for the music because that's exactly what's happening right now, and Mario Baba would be proud.
Emmerich and Hunter Shark.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to do this with the Hunter Shark first because I feel like trying to explain why Emmeric's trying to throw a fireball there. A Hunter Shark will swim around and bite this motherfucker, or at least try.
And it has advantage.
It works.
Shit, hold on. And that, in fact, kills this thing. So, how does the Hunter Shark want to do it?
Oh, it's gonna be like Jaws. It's gonna circle. It in flavor like circle around and then just goes up and like. I want to imagine it bites him, grabs him in his jaws, like leaps out of the water, and then goes back in.
Yeah, Delcasal, you pull Dorian's body up, sort of like, instinctively trying to, corral it and rescue Dorian's body. And you see that there's just a bitten off vampire spawn claw clinging to his shirt. Just a forearm and fist of this thing. And yeah, it is dead.
You had to let him go.
He's dead tired.
Alright, I'll take fucking Dorian's body with me back to shore.
Okay.
Can my shark give me a ride across the water?
It does whatever you want, I think, right?
Cool. I'm gonna surf on the shark across the water. Just.
You're gonna surf?
I'll ride the shark.
I'll ride the shark.
I'll hold on to the shark.
He's gonna jump the shark, like the fawns.
I don't want to have to roll and then fall into the water and die.
If you tried to jump the shark, this campaign is immediately over.
Well, all right. Yeah.
Get the motorcycle ready.
No, but I am glad that the shark got to come out and play.
Yeah, that was fun.
So you pull Dorian's body up on the shore, and he is cold to the touch and completely soaked.
What else is there?
He speaks.
I'm gonna
What do you
slap
wanna
him. Hey,
Well, I guess
wait.
we went through all this trouble to get his body, so let's take it back to Valaki and we can, inter him at our church.
I mean, also we know someone who can raise the dead. And just throwing that out there before we forget this time.
Salapin, when you slap him, he coughs up a bunch of water. and opens his eyes, and there's just two milky orbs, and some seaweed in one eye socket, and he just blinks. and sits up.
Oh, guys, I had a horrible dream.
Yeah, you just fell off a fucking mountain, dude.
Oh, I don't remember that. I just remember being completely drenched in like water.
Yeah, it was like 1,000 feet, dude. It's like 1,000 feet.
Blessed be, you're still alive. It's amazing.
Oh, you don't remember what happened? We threw an elaborate surprise party. Went horribly wrong.
Oh, that sounds just like you guys.
You should have seen the fucking vampire spawn fighting the shark, though. It was pretty wild.
I guess I'd have to
Thank
be
you,
there.
Shark.
Oh, look,
Thank you, Shark.
I see the arm on my torso.
It's a present
Oh, thanks.
to remember our adventure by.
All right, guys. It was great playing tonight, but I'm gonna have to go off and give my this laptop back to my brother.
No,
Great, it was great
thanks
playing
for
tonight.
coming, man.
No, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shark
I
saved
think
the
guys
day.
on Monday.
I think that's probably a good place to end the session.
Yep.
Dorian, it turns out you don't really have to breathe. So.
Yeah, I figured
What
I
a way
wouldn't have
learn
to.
that.
But yeah, it's a great way to learn that.
Yeah. But all right, guys. See you on Monday.
Yeah, man. Have a nice
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, good session, guys.
It was a great session.
Thanks for coming.
Okay, I thought we were gonna lose you again. Jesus, dude. Oh my God, I was like tearing at my heartstrings when I heard 1,000 feet. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, I said it. I was like getting off the bridge. I'm like, I'm not getting thrown off 1,000 feet. Like I know the picture, but
You probably
he
gave
said it was
Mickey
1,000 feet down. So
No.
I was like, you don't want to get thrown off this bridge, guys. And everyone's like, I'll just peek over the edge. I'm like, okay, like.
So I'll be
See you
honest.
later.
It's going, except it's going where someone gets thrown off the bridge.
I'll be honest. I totally forgot that I had protection from evil as a at will cast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that would've been
fuck?
nice.
We gotta
Yeah,
do
that would
for-
be disadvantage, right?
That would have been disadvantage
for-
on attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, so on an unrelated note, Foundry just released their first actual release, so it's out of beta. The stable is 6.6.0, which I've
Yeah, I
upgraded
saw
to.
that.
You can go check it out. I've already upgraded to .6, so
Mhm.
And I upgraded the 5e system, had upgrades, and all the mods did. So I don't know. Should be cooler.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you doing a game tomorrow?
Actually, I think Jay is running his game. He's been kind of absent, but he's going to come back and run his Dwarven Plague, which is basically COVID.
So Josh, I don't think
Go
you
on.
put your admin access key in for your site
Oh,
because instead of going to like join, it's like setup. Please enter your key.
oh yeah. You know why I didn't launch the world? Yeah, give me two shakes of the lamb's tail, and I'll launch that world.
Because I was curious about
Alright.
the thing.
All right, guys. Good night.
All right, yeah.
Night, night.
Hey, Nick. Good session.
Alright.
Good session.
Fun session. Thanks for coming out, guys. We'll be streaming again Monday. If we have a session tomorrow, we'll stream tomorrow.
Okay, it's launched now. The